right? This is that empire, that Persian Empire. It was an empire of tolerance. It was an empire that celebrated the different cultures. If you get a chance to go to Iran, it's very hard to do because it's hard to get a visa. Go to Persepolis. In Persian, they call it Takht-e-Jamshid. There is this staircase called the Apadana. I'm probably totally mispronouncing it. Staircase. Go and look at it. What you will see is you will see men dressed in their native dress, carrying gifts. They're carrying tribute to the Emperor Darius. But the men don't look like they're in despair and beaten down. The men are in their native dress. And the reason that the Persians did this is they wanted to show the diversity. At one point, there's a group of men who are holding hands. They're walking in a chain holding hands. Because the Persians wanted the symbolism of, we're in this together. Armenians and Jews and Arabs and Babylonians and Assyrians and Egyptians and Greeks and Tajiks and Afghans and Indians. It's one empire, but it's many people. And the way they codified all this, a Bill of Rights. The world's first ever Bill of Rights. It not only guaranteed freedom of religion, but it guaranteed you no slavery. They banned slavery. They outlawed it. They said, we won't do this. We won't reduce whole populations to subservience. If you go to New York City, go to the UN building. As you're walking in the front door, above the door in 6 languages is a text. English is one of them, so you can read it. That text is that first ever Bill of Rights from 26 centuries ago. It's written also in Persian, by the way, which is only fitting since the Persians made it. My point in bringing this up is this is the idea that some of you anyway, have embraced of multiculturalism. This is the idea that some of you have embraced with the notion the United States is a melting pot. This is the idea that some of you have embraced that you should have the right to have your own religion. And it's from Persia. It spreads from Persia to the Greeks. When the Greeks execute Socrates, one of the things that they nailed him for, one of the reasons he got the death penalty, was defaming the gods. In other words, the Athenian democracy didn't have freedom of religion like the Persian Empire did when they were executing Socrates for defaming the gods. The other one was corrupting the youth by giving them bad ideas and making them question the civilization they lived in because he thought it was deeply flawed. So how did Persia get left out of this story? Now, Persia does collapse, but then it's resurrected. It doesn't just randomly collapse. It's destroyed by a guy named Alexander the Great. But then it gets resurrected. And that resurrection is so utterly complete that you can go to Iran today and find Persians named Iskandar, Alexander. Because they don't, even though he destroys their empire, Persian Empire sub 1, they replace it with 3 more. There will be the Seleucids, and after that the Parthians, and after that the Sasanians. And so even though they have to replace their empire, they don't see him as a villain. They see him as an integral part of their history, somebody to be celebrated, somebody extraordinary. Because they saw this as this merger of civilizations, that they had become a little bit Greek in the process of Alexander conquering them, and the Greeks had become a little bit Persian in that process as well. That it was a mutual exchange of ideas and information.